Hey, it's a Drunktopus, and if you're a regular around here, you know I love exploring cities through the bottom of a glass and finding the stories behind the brews. Today, I'm somewhere exceptional, somewhere that they say has the longest bar in the world. Yep, I'm here in Düsseldorf, Germany, and while many German cities are famous for their lagers, Düsseldorf proudly boasts a beer style that's a little older, a little richer, and entirely their own. Altbier.
Altbier, or old beer, isn't just a drink here, it's a way of life. A piece of living history served in a small, elegant glass called a Stange.
And yes, that longest bar in the world isn't just one continuous bar counter, but rather over 260 pubs and bars crammed into a half square kilometre in the middle of the old town. Our journey into Düsseldorf's timeless brew starts right here. It's a place that's etched into the city's brewing DNA. This is Brewery Schumacher. Schumacher, founded back in 1838, is at the heart of Düsseldorf's brewing history. And when you taste their Alt, you're tasting the original recipe.
Their original Stammhaus on Oststraße is a pilgrimage site for any beer lover. A place where time seems to slow down and the focus is purely on good beer and good company.
Look, I'm no beer reviewing channel, but it's got a beautiful copper color. Incredibly well balanced. Really tasty. A little bit sweet. Something that cleanses the palate as it goes down. I like it. It's absolutely delicious and probably the best way to start this little old beer tour off. It's robust yet refreshing. It's what you might call one of the foundational alts. Definitely a classic and definitely stands the test of time. All right, from one legend to another, not exactly a few cobblestones away, but directly in the heart of the longest bar. We arrive at our next stop, a place that adds a unique flavour to the old beer story. This is Zum Schlüssel. Established in 1850, while equally historic, Schlüssel has a few delightful quirks up its sleeve.
What makes Schlüssel stand out, beyond its delicious old beer, is that they proudly serve their beer directly from traditional 100-litre wooden barrels. Now, you don't see that every day, even in Germany.
They also boast a beer garden in the peaceful churchyard in the Niederkirche. I think I said that right. It's a little bit of an oasis in the middle of the Altstadt. That's my kind of quiet corner. And now on to the most important part, the beer. Okay, smooth finish, a little bit of nutty, a little bit of hops. I like it. Yeah, it's very drinkable. It's something you could settle in for the afternoon. It's like a well-worn armchair, a tasty, well-worn armchair. If you want the quintessentially and slightly eccentric Düsseldorf Altbier experience, prepare yourselves because we're heading to the most famous and perhaps the famously grumpy. Welcome to Uerige. Founded in 1862, the name Uerige actually translates to grumpy. I've checked with a few Germans, but they're not able to confirm this. And it's supposed to be after the original brewmaster. I expect that the beer also tastes a little bit bold of character. I agree. This one's actually going down a treat. I like it. This might be my favorite so far. This old beer is famously described as having the most bitter and hoppy flavor. It's a little more complex than your average flavor profile, but it certainly demands your attention. It's not for the faint of palate, and it's the old beer that, I don't know, it feels a little bit like an old soul. Yeah, wow, it's got some punch, but in the tastiest way. It's not grumpy, just a little more assertive than normal. From the assertive, we move to something a little smoother, but no less steeped in history and tradition. Just a stone's throw away, we find yet another institution. This is Brauerei Füchschen, with a history tracing back to the 17th century. It's meant to be stepping back in time to a classic German tavern. I'm excited about this one.
Füchschen exudes a warmth and coziness that's instantly inviting. It's a place where locals and visitors alike gather around shared tables, enjoying their signature Altbier. The atmosphere is always lively, and it feels like a friendly communal hub.
Their Altbier is described as having a slightly sweeter, more caramel note compared to the Uerige, with a smoother finish. Yo, that is tasty, making it easy to see why this is a local favorite. It's a little bit like an Altbier. It's like a warm hug. Yeah, that's delightful. Showing a perfect contrast of the different styles of Altbier that you can find right here in the city. We've explored the grand old dames of Altbier, where tradition reigns supreme, but what about the new kids on the block? How does the younger generation put a stamp on such an established style? Meet Brauerei Str, which opened their doors in 2010, where Altbier meets the 21st century. That's freaking delicious.
Str offers a refreshing change of pace. The aesthetic is contemporary, clean, and has a vibrant, youthful energy. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of Altbier that new breweries are still opening, eager to innovate while respecting the fundamentals.
Now, their Altbier is often described as having a more pronounced bitterness than some of the older establishments, with a very creamy head and a very clean finish. I like it. It's a modern interpretation, but still unmistakably an Altbier. This Altbier still listens to, well, whatever it is that's popular these days. Now, I'm gonna have to get another one of these. That's a pretty fresh take, and it's exciting to see that something new in such a classic style shows that tradition isn't just static, it can actually evolve and adapt. Drunktopus PSA, Gozo, dash only. So folks, there you have it. We've traversed the historic heart and embraced the modern pulse of Altbier within the Altstadt. But to truly appreciate this city's brewing culture, you've got to look out for cars on the road, because sometimes you have to venture off the beaten path into the neighborhoods where the locals gather. And our final stop takes us across the line to a quieter part of town, to the Brauerei Joe Albrecht. This is a beloved local spot offering a fantastic example of a neighborhood brew pub. Now, Joe Albrecht has a different charm. It's less about the bustling tourist experience and more about settled, everyday enjoyment. It's a reminder that great beer isn't just found in the epicenter, it thrives throughout the city and in places where people truly live and truly connect. Now, their Altbier is incredibly well made and incredibly well balanced. It exemplifies the classic Altbier character, a beautiful harmony of malt and hops. This might be the one that you take home to meet your parents.
what a way to round off our Altbier Odyssey. Every place has offered something very special and something very unique. Am I getting a little bit emotional here?
From the centuries-old traditions of Schumacher to the modern interpretations of Kurzer, Düsseldorf has proven itself to be yet another treasure trove for beer lovers. This city doesn't just brew beer, it lives it and breathes it day in, day out. It's the city's copper standard. Oh boy, yeah, that was bad. I hope that you enjoyed this little adventure through Düsseldorf's longest bar in the world. For me, it's been more than just a beer tasting. It's been an immersion into a unique culture and a tradition fiercely protected, but lovingly shared. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And let me know, have you tried Altbier? And if you haven't, then let me know what your favorite style of German beer is. I'm really curious. Until next time, Prost and happy travels.